Hello everyone, I am Komal Wahi and in this video I will give you a quick introduction on while loops in Python. Loops are one of the most basic functions in all programming languages. In this video, I will cover the functionality of a while loop. A while loop will cause the loop statements to be executed until the condition gets falsy. Let's look at this flowchart. A is a condition that can take two values, true or false. When A is true, B gets executed and then it goes back to A and checks whether A is true or false. Again, if A is true, then B gets executed, and if the condition A is false, the while loop stops. Now that you have got the mechanism of a while loop, let's see how the code looks like. Now, the code will consist of a while keyword, a condition that is an expression that takes values true or false, a colon, and a while clause, which is nothing but an intended block of code. To make your concepts clear, let's try and solve a few examples. In this Python snippet, which you can see, the loop stops after 5 prints because the integer span increases by 1 at the end of each loop iteration, which means that the loop will execute 5 times before the condition is false. What happens is that the condition in the while loop is always checked at the start of each loop iteration. If the condition is true, the clause gets executed and afterwards the condition is checked again. For the first time when the condition is found to be false, the while clause is skipped. That means till 4 is less than 5, hello world gets printed. But in the next iteration, the condition becomes false and the loop is stopped. In the next example, which you can see, note that the print statement is not intended. That means it will only print the final value before the loop stops. Suppose error is equal to 100. So because 100 is greater than 1, then we divide it by 4 and we get 25. In the next iteration, 25 is also greater than 1, which means we divide it again by 4 and we get 6.25. In the fourth iteration, loop becomes 0.39. Now the condition, that is error greater than 1, becomes false. And then the while loop stops and only prints the final value, that is 0.390625. Now the question is, where exactly are we going to use these loops? A practical example could be when a user gets only 3 attempts to enter the correct password. Otherwise, the system locks itself after the 3 incorrect attempts. Loops are also used extensively in VBA, which is another very interesting fact to note. Thank you so much for watching and keep practicing to make your concepts clearer. Stay tuned for more such videos. Goodbye.